Drivers, start your engines!
This is the OMA Network, your one-stop destination for all things Online Motorsports Association. This race in the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, the Stampede 200 for the Virtual Racing Championship Season 3 was a fantastic race. We saw Aiden Savitsky and Tyler McDonald on the front row again this season, and a total of 10 cars decided to take on this 1.5-mile tri-oval track. My name is Don Reynolds, and I'm here to cover it to you today as they brought it down to the green for the Stampede 200. Aiden Savitsky decided to take the outside with Tyler McDonald getting the inside. A crazy restart, as you see there, with 3-4 wide already heading into the first corner. But we see later on here a battle with Aiden Savitsky and Drew Jua, who actually ended up leading parts of this race, but Savitsky, who had the fast car, beat him during pit cycles and ended up getting the lead right back from the 48. Now we fast forward here to an incident with Austin Switzer in the 99 and Sebastian Kugelon in that 43. It took out Tyler McDonald as well. Switzer and McDonald ended up having a really rough day, as did this man here, Fisher G in the 88, who had incidents on multiple occasions throughout this race. Now we see here, this is Christian Holder, who ran out of gas coming to the pit lane on the next pit cycle. And but wait, what's going to happen behind? As Sebastian Kugelon rounded the corner, Christian was trying to go up to the bank and get some speed, roll down off the bank. Sebastian checked up and slammed hard into the outside wall. Meanwhile, we fast forward here to Aiden Savitsky, as he ended up winning the halfway bonus. But as he came through the tri-oval and headed into turn 1, everyone behind on the front straightaway, or excuse me, the back straightaway, who hadn't come around yet, was wrecking and spinning, including Tyler McDonald and Christian Holder. As the pit cycled through, Drew Jua ended up getting the lead on the restart, but we see here he would not have the lead for long. The field stacked up, coming to get the green flag. Sebastian got his position back there, as you see in the 43, and as they crossed the line and headed into turn number 1, Drew Jua would be one of the first victims of the second stage, as you will see here in just a moment. He hits the apron, slides up the track just a little bit. Here came Sebastian underneath. Drew came down, took out several cars with him, but we remember the rule: no cautions on the first green flag lap after a restart or the start of an event. So with that, we stayed green. Here's a view that Austin Switzer saw of the incident. Drew absolutely gets pile driven into the air there. But nevertheless, we stayed green. Here is an awesome battle with Aiden Savitsky and Paul Jackson that had gone down. But Jackson came up just a little bit too much on Aiden and went into the grass, spinning the number 9 car around. Tough break after he'd been up front for part of the second stage, but he ended up getting a good look at that. He took out Fisher G with him. More bad luck for that 88, but Paul ended up getting a good position, and even some more troubles with other cars on the track. This is Christian Holder in the 36. Well, they had a heck of a battle going around this track. Paul had the outside. His car was good up there. Christian had a good inside line going until right here, crowded down by the 9 just a little bit, but then he came back on the inside, and he would end up beating Paul to the line, only to slide on the apron of the track and go spinning behind the 9 and slam into the outside wall and take another car with him. I'm just guessing it was Fisher. And away we see here from Christian Holder in the 36. As he came around, he gets sideways on the front stretch, spins around, goes into the outside, comes down and takes out Aiden Savitsky in the 8 car, and then slams back up into the wall. Aiden was leading the race at the time by a massive margin, but not just a handful of laps later. Holder would have another incident in the tri-oval and slam into the turn 1 wall and take Drew Jewell with him this time. But as we see here, Tyler McDonald and Sebastian Kugelon had a heck of a battle going behind Aiden Savitsky, but McDonald got sideways, took Drew with him, but they got it all sorted out and we stayed green. Meanwhile, the show was just about completely about Aiden Savitsky at the lead, who ended up leading easily the majority of this race en route to his 2nd win of the season. Here he came down the back straightaway in a slick new scheme for that number 8 Ford Fusion as he came through the final corner and saw the start-finish line just ahead. He knew he had a big enough lead. He hit the wall, but then goes down into the grass and spins the car out to celebrate. That does his excuse for a burnout, and Aiden Savitsky wins the Stampede 200. From all of us here at the OMAN, we congratulate him, and certainly looking forward to what's in store for the rest of the season. Until next time, this is Don Reynolds signing out. Have an awesome night, everyone.